Hello there, and welcome to the Palm and Pine Podcast. The boys are coming to you from their hidden camp, set deep in the Florida woods on the banks of the mystic Swanee River. So let's take a moment and hear from the boys of old Florida.
All right, welcome back to the Palm and Pine Podcast, folks. We're glad to be back here with y'all this morning. I got the professor here with me today. Good morning, Professor Barlow.
Glad to be here. Excited to be here.
All right, here we go. Right back with another exciting episode. I tell you what, the journalisming does not stop, and it just keeps coming. I tell you, Douglas, the more you dig into this deal that we call Florida, the more you find. Is that kind of what you're seeing?
Absolutely. It's like layers of an onion, kind of a hot onion. You know,
kind of a hot, steamy, slimy.
Yeah, one of them purple onions.
Kind of a hot, steamy, slimy onion when you get to peeling it back. But hey, I
have a few more layers to peel back today, don't we?
We got some layers to peel back. We do. And you know, we try to keep it family friendly. It's a challenge.
Indeed.
But, speaking of that, I did get some. I dove in there and read some of the Buy Me a Coffee link. So if you want to make a comment, go to that Buy Me a Coffee. You can donate 50 cents, whatever. That's not, you know, the main thing is go there and you can leave a little comment. And I went by there and checked it this morning, Douglas. We got one in there.
Oh,
and so yeah, I just want to read this one. It is kind of a mixed review, but it's good. And he just left his initials TE. Tango Echo TE. He's from North Carolina. Donated $10. So yeah, it's almost enough to buy one Peruvian coffee. What's that?
I like him already.
Yeah, I like Mr. TE. He's in North Carolina. I don't think he's from North Carolina, but that's where he's at right now. That's where he wrote in, and he said, "Hey guys, hey boys, I listen to every show." He says, I get a notification when your show drops. You know, we tend to drop on Tuesday and Thursday. And so he set up some kind of little, you know, bing, ding, 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 some kind of little alert. And he gets that notification every time it drops. He said he doesn't miss a show. But he said, boys, I cannot help but notice many of your news stories involve people in the nudity.
Indeed.
Yeah, but there's one thing I know he's listening. He watches and listens to every show. But one thing I want to clarify for him, I think he's actually from up north. And Louis Grizzard, the great journalist, that is actually a great journalist. He put this really well. He kind of described the difference in the South between nudity, like being nude, and being naked.
Right.
Like, so most of our stories are really about being naked. Nude, like there's a difference in the South. Like nude is kind of like you step out of the shower and you drying off. You're nude. That you know, you nude in that moment. That's when you nude. When you naked, you up to something. And most of our stories, they up to something and they naked. And so, in fact, I think all of our stories lean more to them being naked than just being in the nude. So I just wanted to clarify for him so he kind of understands that. But hey, TE, thanks for that donation and that comment, and we appreciate that.
Right. Well, he should be aware that the birthday suit bandit has struck again, and there's more than one of them. Now, we'll save that for another show, but he should be aware that we didn't make it up. We didn't tell him to strike again, but he has struck again.
Hey, that's a good point right there, Professor. I want to reiterate another thing I've noticed, and I had a person reach out to me and call me, and this person was like, "Hey, Steve, certainly all that stuff y'all telling is not true, but hey, these are all true. Some of them, I have to admit, I double back to verify to get some additional sources. And maybe we need to start dropping every link for these stories because they are real deal true stories. I mean, I hate to say it sometimes.
Indeed, these are true stories that we're gathering up. Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes I wish we were making this up, but we're not. So
I'm sure the sheriff's department wishes we were making them up.
Hey, I wanted to do something a little new. I don't know if we'll do this on every episode, Professor, but hey, I got your intelligence here, and just thought I'd use it and kind of give the benefit to our listeners. And I thought we would kick off today with a riddle. And so I'm gonna shoot this to you. And then you can start ciphering on it and start to kind of give me what you think is the best answer to this riddle.
All right.
And it's going to tie in really well with our show. So that's kind of a clue for you. So here's the riddle. What is considered trashy if you're poor, but classy if you're rich?
A tattoo.
Kinda, but that's not really. I think I don't know. That's kind of trashy all the way around.
It's got to be way up the list, I would think.
It's kind of trashy all the way around, but you're getting there.
How many guesses do I get? How many attempts here? Because I have other ideas. Let's see. Being Jewish.
Again, close, but I thought you'd get it on the first try, but we're gonna let you keep trying. We're gonna let you keep going.
Repeat the question.
All right, here we go. One more time. Here's the question: what is considered trashy if you're poor, but classy if you're rich?
All right. Well, let me put on my thinking hat here.
There you go.
Like Elon Musk and Bill Gates will sleep at their office. So sleeping where you work.
I like that. You're getting close.
But for people who can't rub two nickels together, you're homeless.
You're getting. That's kind of a good one there. Yeah, because you kind of like, okay, if you didn't have a home and you slept at the office, that'd be trashy. But if you Elon Musk, hey, pretty classy. So you're getting closer. I like that. You're on the right track. This is just a more kind of a broad, overarching answer to this riddle, though. But you're getting there.
Okay, all right. So I get one more attempt.
We're gonna give you one more. Cause remember, it ties into the theme of our show.
Florida then. The theme
Yeah, Florida.
All the things I mentioned are readily found in Florida.
Yeah, Florida. There you go. Florida's trashy if you're poor and classy if you're rich. There you go. It's the difference between Palm Beach and West Palm right there.
Palm Beach and Sherrod Island.
There you go.
Marco Island and Sherrod Island. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, why don't you go ahead and peel back one of them onion layers, Douglas? What you got for us today?
I thought tying in with the naked thing, the birthday suit bandit has struck again, and there are multiple birthday suit bandits. But I thought instead of going there, I would go with another story today, which just amazes me. And people have kind of been critical. Hey, you're kind of making fun of people who are having a bad day, and I say no. If you do something incredibly stupid and it involves the Florida Sheriff's Department, you're probably going to be satired on the Palm and Pine podcast. Okay, so don't do something incredibly stupid that involves the Sheriff's Department. And I have today with me here a couple of guys that did something unbelievably stupid and involved the Holmes County Sheriff's Department. So now on Craigslist, Steve, you can sell things. But you can also put an ad looking to buy. So looking to buy a red steer. Okay. Looking to buy a good used tractor. So these two old geniuses put an ad on Craigslist looking to buy crack cocaine and meth.
Well, there you go. I just put it out there. That's how the free and open marketplace works, I thought.
Well, maybe in California, but not in Holmes County, Florida. So some enterprising detectives from the Holmes County Sheriff's Department decided, okay, we'll hook them up. So they arranged a meeting and brought an 8-ball of meth, and money changed hands, and arrested these 2 old boys. And you can find their pictures. Now, when you do a deal like that with the Sheriff's Department, they're going to keep the money and the drugs. I can tell you how that's going to end up. So, but the funny thing is, looking at their pictures, Steve, we will get that up. These 2 boys were not young men. And by the way, they put horizontal stripes on them. So if you like horizontal stripes, I guess do something stupid in Holmes County. Again, you get horizontal stripes. But these 2 boys were not young men. So I was puzzled by this, Steve. Why would they have placed an ad on Craigslist looking to buy crack cocaine or meth?
I got it. I got the answer.
The riddle's not ready yet. I'll get it. So when you read the ad, you see where the problem was. Let's specifically read the ad. So their ad started with the first 3 words were the most dangerous 3 words to be heard in Florida. So what are those 3 words? I'll give you 3 guesses. The 3 most dangerous words to be heard in Florida.
Woo, man, I tell you what, that's a hard one to tweeze out right there.
It's when I give you the answer, though.
It'll be obvious. Yeah. Meet me at the mini mart.
Fairly dangerous. That's almost 4 words. Let's give you another. I'll give you one more try. Because
I need drugs.
That's right up there, number 2 or 3. Steve, the 3 most dangerous words to ever hear in Florida: new to area.
There you go. I hear you.
So these old boys, their ad read, new to area, looking to buy crack cocaine and or possibly meth. So they're not new to the area anymore. They're now familiar with the area, but I don't know, Steve, if they were from Colorado, California, Vermont, where maybe they do this kind of thing, but they were new to the area. So if you're new to area of Florida, watch out there. Have your bug spray. Watch out for the crocodiles, and don't put an ad on Craigslist looking to buy crack cocaine. You will get hooked up, but you will not get what you were looking for. You'll get those horizontal stripes or one of them orange outfits, maybe. Yeah. So.
My experience, Douglas, when I'm new to an area, I do travel quite a lot, new to a certain sector of the economy or what have you. I tend to go to LinkedIn, different networking sites. Maybe I'll attend a conference or a convention and network in that way. I never thought about just putting it right out there like that.
Yeah, these old boys just put it right out there. New to area, we need some crack cocaine. And right away, the detectives at Holmes County, hey, we're going to be obliged and hook them up. Okay.
Hey, that right there, that's some first class detective work. Boy, that internet is a great tool for our law enforcement officers.
Especially when people are dumb as hell.
Well, hey, I don't know if I have anything to top that one right there, Dr. Barlow, but I got something pretty good coming back here today. This happened just last week, and this is down there in I think it's like that place called Frostproof, like Polk County, like right down there where Sheriff.
That place that isn't actually frostproof.
yeah, it does get a frost occasionally. Down there, I think that's right there in old Sheriff Judd's area.
Oh, you better watch out then. Yes.
Yeah, I can't believe at this day and age people still break the law in Polk County with Sheriff Judd working there, but they do.
Yeah, he's not going to be unemployed anytime soon.
He gets ample opportunity to do news conferences and hold up pictures. They bringing it to him. But I tell you this, I got like a riddle for you coming back again right here with this story, Douglas. So
riddles in one show.
Yeah. Here's another. It's a bonus riddle right here for you.
All right.
So we're back down there, frost proof, Florida woman. So coming back in here with Florida woman. Now, let's say you out there in the dating world, and you dating and meeting new people and all this kind of good stuff. Occasionally you're going to have to break a date, right? Like something comes up, like something unexpected. Maybe you had a problem with your vehicle, or maybe you had something with one of your kids came up and you got to go help them, or family things happen. Things come up, and all of us would do our best to break that date, and communicate that, and it goes both ways. The other person could break the date, and you just like, well, understand, that's fine. We'll do a rain check, right? Is that the typical Florida response?
Yes, for sane people, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I've got a response for you today from Florida woman down there in Polk County, and let me just go ahead and read this headline here for you. Woman accused of hitting man with hoe. A hoe, a garden hoe, after plans to hang out fell through. So the date fell through, and she confronted him with a garden tool, an implement, as retribution on not showing up for the date. So I'm going to read this straight to you right now. This is from Channel 10 Tampa Bay News. Down in Polk County, frostproof, authorities say Melanie Davis, 47, old Florida woman, charged with armed burglary, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, simple battery, and criminal mischief. They just stacked up the charges on her right there, right out of the gate. So a frost-proof woman facing multiple charges after she first punched the man and then hit him with a garden hoe for breaking the date.
It's funny. I just had a hoe in my hand, but I would never thought of hitting somebody with it, for breaking the date.
I wonder if that happens. What's the chances old boy's going to ask her for another date, though? That's the end of it. That's burning. That's what you call burning some bridges right there.
Well, she's 47. Surely this isn't the first time she's been stood up.
She's a woman of experience.
So this has probably happened before. So, and I'm just going to say it. Somebody's going to say it. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to be the first to say it. You can edit this out if you want to, but we have a hoe with a hoe.
There you go. That's obvious. You stating the obvious. That's not even a riddle.
I'm going to say it. Okay,
Yeah, that's not even a riddle right there. Hey, but let me read a little more into this for you. So, he broke the date with her.
The bigger eye hose, or was it the smaller strawberry hoe, or a medium-sized hoe?
It could have been that old heavy grubbing hoe. I'm not sure, but let me read a little bit more of this. We'll get into this a little deeper here. He broke the date up earlier that evening. Said he couldn't make it, and she came around to his place at 3 a.m. So I got a feeling she had done a little consultation with that Florida cocktail.
Some alcohol involved, happening at 3 a.m. Yes.
She showed up at his residence at 3 a.m. Officials say that she went to his house and yelled at him out beyond his fence. And then when he didn't respond, she climbed over all this on video, of course. She climbed over the fence, had the hoe, she had the hoe with her. And then he finally answered the door. Well, she pushed her way through the door and began, the assault, began punching him. And then hit him, got on him with that garden hoe, started working him over with that, kind of like you killing a snake. You get that garden hoe, she had that thing going like windmill style, and he had multiple lacerations from the garden hoe. In fact, such lacerations that they had to transport him immediately to the hospital to treat him for his injuries. He's doing okay, thankfully.
We need to get that woman a job hoeing corn.
Yeah, all that energy. I think you'd probably have to kind of fuel her up with that Florida cocktail to get the work out of her.
You can't hoe corn at night.
I tell you what.
Well, she probably knew he was lying.
Yeah, it didn't really say if there was anybody else there at the home or any of that. I don't know.
She wasn't buying the story.
No, she didn't buy it. She went ahead and did a little hoe work there on him. That's for sure. All right, there you go. Everything from a wild hoe attack to thought-provoking riddles. Some more good stories to come. So, all right. So we'll see you next time. We hope you've enjoyed today's episode of the Palm and Pine podcast. This podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered professional advice. The views and opinions expressed by the host or any guest are our own and do not necessarily reflect the views of any affiliates. Our opinions are just that, opinions, and are not legal or medical advice. But in our opinion, avoid lawyers and big pharma at all cost. Copyright 2025, Palm and Pine Podcast. All rights reserved. Please subscribe and share. Okay, until next time, keep it Florida, and we'll see you soon.